Alright, I know what you're thinking. Sean, another Pocus Hocus unboxing? And to that I say, all Pocus Hocus, all the time. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Before we get into the unboxing, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Glad to have you here. If you can, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know anytime we upload any new content. Also be sure to hit that thumbs up, as that really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. And with that said, let's get right on into it. So, another Pocus Hocus book. Yep. It's one of those where we are so into basically having just about everything that we can, if not everything that they have put out as far as books. We had to get this because this for now will complete every version of the Volume 1 trade. So with that said, let me open this up real quick and let me show you what we got. So this was from a campaign that was a very kind of a short one that they did around December, Christmas time. And when they told us about the concept of this, Will and Alan, I was like, this is a really cool idea because it gives an opportunity for a different view of the book than you might normally have seen before. So you'll have to forgive me for just a second. Just going to go ahead and rip this. Alright. So, alright, here we go. So this is a trade that we got. And basically what this was is this is the Soulless edition of the trade. And basically what the concept of it was, and of course they put a few extras in it, but it's basically just blacks and whites. It's a black and white version. Ooh, okay. There's a little surprise in here too. And it's a hardcover. Yes! Okay, I didn't know it was going to be that. So yeah, so this is the Pocus Hocus Volume 1 Soulless edition. Look at that. That is so awesome looking. And like I said, whereas in the series itself, yes, it's actually in a lot of black and white, and then the only things that are in color are anything that's magic or not alive, so to speak. But this time around, they decided just to do blacks and whites in the inks, which is really cool. It looks awesome, and yeah, I just was so excited to back this one, and I did it. It comes, I didn't realize we were going to get this. Let me see if I can find the page that it's on here. There's a few extras that I actually wasn't expecting. So there is I am not as good at this as Jay is. Jay is like the unboxing king. So I didn't realize, so you get actually kind of a little bit of a marker here, it looks like, with the book. And then there's a really cool note here inside from Alan, it looks like, the creator, one of the creators, and it says, "Thank you for everything. Your friendship and support means more than you'll ever know. Keep staying awesome." And then, of course, a signature. So this is a personal remark and everything. So this, for us, will mean a lot. Y'all know we've talked about it quite a bit. We've become really good friends with pretty much the entire creative team. We talk with Alan almost daily. We talk with Will quite a bit, quite often as well. Whenever he is got some free time, Will and Alan both are very busy guys. But Will, not only does he write comics, Will is actually just a kind of a creative guru. He does theater stuff and whatnot for Marshall University. A couple of other things for YouTube. It's amazing what he does and what he's a part of. So anytime that he's got a project up that he's doing, definitely know that we'll probably share that on our socials as well. The thing that I forgot was coming was there's also Pocus 5 Ashcan signed, which we will put a link down in the description. Pocus Hocus number 5 is live on Kickstarter right now. It's the first issue of Volume 2. We get to see where the journey is going from when we last left the crew, who were going from whatever region of hell they were in to now they're going into Lilith's territory. So I am very excited to see where this arc goes. The covers this time around are absolutely insane. The Kit Wallace cover, go through the campaign. It is probably my favorite Pocus cover to date. I absolutely am in love with that cover. But again, this is one of those series we are 110% behind it because it's good, and we wouldn't back it and share it as much as we do if it wasn't good. Even if the guys are our friends, we would give them honest criticism and let them know. And this series is a home run. The cool thing is, hopefully this year you will actually get it more on a grander scale. With, I believe it's actually due to release sometime this year with SourcePoint Press. So I'm super excited to see how it's received when it's when it's released, you know, to the masses, so to speak, instead of just being available on Kickstarter right now. So with that said, I think just a couple of things that might be coming for the channel. Jay and I were having a talk the other night and trying to get some ideas of what we want to do for the year 2023. And one of the things that came up was just we realized that we don't talk about the movies and any TV content quite as much. So we're going to try, when the movies come out this year, I want to say there's 9 or 10 like comic book movies this year. We're going to try to do what we can to go, of course, go see them and everything, and try to give you more reviews and our thoughts on stuff like that. Really going to try to start when Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania comes out, because that kickstarts Marvel Phase 5. And like you, we're all really excited to try and see what Marvel does this time around and see if the ship can be kind of righted. They had a couple of really good movies in the last phase, but I'm really hoping with the new overall arc that they're going with that it becomes something special again, like what the MCU was building up to Infinity War, or Infinity Gauntlet, so to speak. So yeah, that's one of the things. And then of course just a little more new book content from me specifically, trying to keep up more with what's going on in stores. Last year I got very, very into Kickstarter, and for good reason. There's a lot of amazing books on Kickstarter, but I'm going to try to balance that with talking to you about what's actually in your local comic shop, so that you can go check that out as well, so that you know what we think is good. Because I know while our best of list for 2022 did really, really well, I'm sure it probably surprised a few people as to what was on the list that wasn't Kickstarter, because we didn't really talk about them. So I apologize for that. I'm going to do better on my end to try and give you more about what you can get in your local LCS, and go from there and just have a really good 2023. Poor Hand's just ready to get some loving, so he's banging around on the camera. That's why the camera's moving. Sorry about that. But yeah, so just keep an eye out for all that new stuff that we've got coming, and we're just really excited for what 2023 has in store for all of comics, and also for us to interact with all of you. So with that said, I'm going to get out of your hair. You guys stay safe, stay healthy. I will catch you next time. Later, everyone.